Who's a better offensive player, you or LeBron?
A better offensive player, me or LeBron? That's the first time I've ever been asked that question. Me.
The ball is not the problem with Steph Curry. He's the fucking problem.
It's honestly hell.
Did y'all see that clip of J.R. Smith? You know, talking about Delly?
Delly almost died guarding Steph Curry.
That's just real. it's real.
48 minutes of where is Steph? Like
said, I'm gonna force him in the layups.
Run him off the three.
He's gonna have to beat me every time. No threes. It went out one.
There, you have 50 on you.
Guarding that man, it's just like that's like a 24 shot clock. Totally. Like you just got to be at all times be prepared.
We just got triple team Curry, and then at the end of the day, not saying the other guys are not good, but I just don't want Curry to get 50.
I like to watch the most is LeBron James.
There you go.
Really. But also Curry from Golden State.
First of all, he's not the GOAT. Steph Curry is the GOAT.
Really? You're saying Steph Curry over MJ?
All right. Did I not just say that?
Come you don't put him in the GOAT category?
I think this is truly a one-off, unless he can force his son to go for his records.
Listen to the track beat.
Steph Curry has broken so many NBA records that after watching this video, you will understand why NBA players have him in their top 5 all-time players list. Let's see exactly how one skinny kid with a jumper turned the NBA into his flower garden.
PVS's white diamonds, GMX with the seat back recline.
At 21 years old, Steph Curry led all rookies in made three-pointers with 166 made threes. He tied Michael Jordan for the most 30.10 assist games as a rookie with 5 games, which is third all-time. 2 records in the book, and he's only a rookie. That's a record Magic doesn't have, but the media says Steph isn't a point guard. At 22 years old in his second season, he became the first NBA player ever to make more than 150 threes in each of his first 2 seasons. At 24 years old, he set a franchise record for most three-pointers in a season with 272 threes. He broke Ray Allen's NBA single-season three-point record with 269 threes. He also became the first player ever with more 250 threes and more than 500 assists in one season. That's another record Magic doesn't have, but the media says Steph isn't a point guard. At 25 years old, he set a franchise playoff record for points in a postseason with 281 points in only 12 games. He also set a franchise playoff record for made threes with 42 threes. At 26 years old, he led the Warriors to a franchise record of 67 wins.
Crash out, then you better break the backboard. I got friends.
At 27 years old, he broke his own single-season three-point record with 286 threes. He became the first point guard since Magic Johnson to win MVP, a championship, and lead the league in scoring for point guards in one season. He led the Warriors to their first championship in 40 years. He became the fastest player ever to reach 1,000 career threes in 369 games. He broke Reggie Miller's postseason record for made threes with 98 threes. At 28 years old, he became the NBA's first unanimous MVP ever. He was the first back-to-back MVP as a point guard since Steve Nash in 2006. He led the Warriors to an NBA record 73 wins, breaking Michael Jordan's Bulls' 72 wins set in 1996. He was the first player ever to make 300 threes. He was the first player ever to make 400 threes in a season. He became the first scoring champion ever to have 50, 45, and 90 shooting splits. He was the first guard to lead the league in both scoring and steals since Allen Iverson in 2002. At 29 years old, he passed 2,000 career three-pointers faster than anyone in NBA history. He set a finals record for three-pointers made in a game with 9 threes. At 30 years old, he led his team to become the 9th back-to-back champions in NBA history. He tied his finals record for most threes in a game with 9 threes made again. At 31 years old, he passed Jason Terry for 3rd all-time in career three-pointers. He led the Warriors to become the first team since the 1966 Boston Celtics to reach 5 consecutive finals appearances. He became the Warriors' all-time playoff scoring leader.
I watch him pander with them backhanded compliments.
At 33 years old, he passed Reggie Miller for 2nd all-time in career three-pointers. He became the fastest player ever to 2,500 made threes. He set an NBA record for most threes in a calendar month with 96 threes. He became the oldest scoring champion since Michael Jordan in 1988. At 34 years old, he passed Ray Allen to become the NBA's all-time leader in career three-pointers. He was the first player ever with 500 career playoff threes. He broke the finals record for most threes made through first 4 games of a finals with 25 threes. At 35 years old, he became the first player in NBA history with 300 made threes in 5 different seasons. He was the first player ever to score 50 points in a Game 7. He was the first player ever to pass 3,500 career threes. At 36 years old, he was the first player ever with 3,700 career threes. 37 years old, he was the first player ever to make 4,000 career three-pointers. At 38 years old, he reached 19th on the all-time scoring list, passing Tim Duncan, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett in one season. That's a whole lot of records a 6'2" guard from Davidson broke, and you'll be surprised how many still stand today. he still holds the record for most career three-pointers. The only player to reach 4,000 career threes, most three-pointers in a single season. The only player with 400 threes in a season. The only unanimous MVP. Most consecutive games with a made three-pointer with 268 threes. The second most consecutive games with a made three-pointer with 157 threes. Most 300 three-pointer seasons. And the fastest player to every major three-point milestone of 1,000 threes, 2,000 threes, 3,000 threes, and 4,000 threes. 9 records that will probably never be broken anytime soon. If you don't have Steph Curry in your top 5 NBA players all-time list, you're a bot and need to subscribe so I can hand you some more ball knowledge.
Ready to go, LeBron? Where's the powder?